Ready? And Pioneer JV Baseball's live and on the air. Hello, everyone. This is Mike Gadian alongside Mark Wiseman, bringing you your play-by-play this afternoon. This game is between the Canton Chiefs and the Ann Arbor Pioneers live in Ann Arbor at Pioneer High School. So here's your batting orders for today. For the Canton Chiefs, this is going to be Napier at shortstop today. Catching will be Hoffman. At third base will be Wassell. Witt will be playing left field. Our DH is DDH is Plave. Second baseman will be Perryman. Samolsky will be our pitcher, their pitcher. Johnson will be playing center field, and right fielder will be Court. And now for the Pioneers, this will be Stone playing left field. In center field will be Nolan Kresge. Gustafson will be our pitcher. Panda will be at first base. Number 34, Max Corvin will be right field. Our third baseman will be Luke Tremblay. For second baseman will be Sean Stone. Bobby Carruthers will be at short. And catching behind the plate will be Hollinshead. And those are your batting orders today. Let's go to a message from the MHSAA. We'll be right back.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
About to get ready to go here. Mike G joining us, and you probably recognize his voice from PA on basketball, both men's and women's, and girls lacrosse. And what else do you do, Mike? I know you've done some baseball PA as well.
That is absolutely correct. I've actually done a little bit of, I've done some track and field, nice. Swimming, a little bit of football, not a lot. Softball, I mean, there's anything that could probably let me take a mic for, I'd help him out.
Well, that is fantastic, and we're grateful for you being here today. It's a gorgeous day. Canton versus Pioneer. Pioneer is 5-6 on the season. These are the JV squads. Canton 7-4. So we'll see what happens. Game time temperature 64 degrees, and what would you describe this sky like?
A little milky.
A little milky, a little cloudy out here. The sun
windy.
Back behind the clouds. The wind, it looks like it's blowing out to right field if we take a look at the American flag out in the backfield. So
yes, it does.
300 feet to right, 301 to left. So we're getting ready. The official talking to both coaches, and not sure if they're going to do the national anthem in the starting lineups here or not.
There's no anthem for JV.
Perfect. So we'll get going in just a moment. And absolutely. I know you've done some PA for not just Pioneer, but some baseball teams as well. You have one coming up, don't you, for a single A affiliate?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I'll be going to announce at the Dow Diamond for high school baseball cool. This Tuesday the 30th. It'll be Hemlock versus I forgot the name of the school. Hemlock versus.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll think of it.
But that's cool that you're going out there.
It'll be at the Dow Diamond. I actually asked the coach. It will be public address at the Dow Diamond.
Very
First
cool.
time ever. It's been my dream to announce at the Dow Diamond.
Absolutely, and you did an inning up at the Lug Nuts too, didn't you?
That is correct. It did the bottom of the 8th, or top and bottom of the 8th against the Dayton Dragons
Fantastic.
from Cooley Law School Stadium.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
I had a blast. And today is my first ever play-by-play broadcast for baseball alongside Mark Wiseman. Mark does it a lot better than me, but I am going to try my best here for the first time doing the play-by-play for baseball. Once again, you're live. This is live at Pioneer High School. Canton and Pioneer are coming up in just a couple minutes. And for Canton, we will have our shortstop, Napier, leading things off. He's just warming up now.
And Pioneer pitcher is?
Pioneer pitcher will be Anthony Gustafson.
And throwing over to Hollinshead, who's the catcher today.
Absolutely.
And nice, beautiful, beautiful day as they're Gustafson getting warmed up on the mound. They got the little "Put Me In" coach song playing. You gotta love that baseball standard, baseball staple, as well as the boys are back in town. So it's fantastic. The varsity squad is over at Canton today, so the JV squad's here playing at the varsity field, which is a excellent time, and we're very grateful to be here with you as they're just getting warmed up, and we should have our first pitch momentarily. What's your favorite place you've ever seen a game? What's your favorite stadium in baseball?
Well, I'd have to say, being from Ann Arbor, I got to follow the Detroit Tigers, and I've been to several games here at Comerica Park.
Absolutely. Very, very beautiful beautiful stadium there.
Yeah.
Have you seen any other stadiums out and about with MLB that you liked?
Yes, I've also been to Wrigley Field. I came a couple days ago from Wrigley Field.
Nice.
It looks like we have our first batter of the day today. This will be Napier, our shortstop for Canton. And our first pitch is just moments away. Gustafson on the mound. And on the mound for Canton will be Samolski. So let's see what these teams can do today. Right, Mark?
Indeed, absolutely. Should be a good game between these two squads. These two in different conferences here. Pioneer in the SEC. I believe Canton's in the KLAA. And it was actually I believe it was Canton. There was actually a player drafted in the NFL draft last night in the first round who went to Canton High School. So kind of cool to see a local person make it big. Always fun.
Awesome. And we're just about set here at Pioneer High School. Canton, Pioneer right now. There's our first pitch of the ball game. It's going to be a ball. 1-0. 1-0
no,
to
that
count.
Was a strike, excuse me.
Oh, that was a strike.
Yep.
I try. 0-1 the count. There's the 0-1. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count now. There's the pitch. And that shot over towards third. Short.
Right over the shortstop there. Throw to first. That's 1 up, 1 down.
1 out here in the top of the first. 11 is going to be up. It'll be Hoffman playing the catcher for the Canton Chiefs. There's the pitch. Strike 1 on Hoffman.
Big swing and a miss there by Huffman. Right-handed pitcher versus a right-handed batter here.
Interesting, isn't it? There's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back out of play.
Almost made it all the way back to the softball field there.
Yes. No softball game today at Pioneer.
Indeed. So it's kind of fun when we have games going in both fields and you got lots of cheering going around.
Definitely. So true. No balls, 1 strike. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-1.
There's no one on there, so no worry about the ball in the dirt. Gustafson has pitched 20 innings so far throughout JV, and
There's the pitch. That is shot over towards center.
Right over into right field there.
Or right field.
And where'd that batter get to there, Mike?
Got to second.
So 1 player on second. They'll bring in a pinch runner.
It'll be number 2, Wassell. Playing third base.
Looks like that's actually going to be Shaheen, who's the pinch runner.
Oh, pinch runners.
Yeah.
Shaheem.
Excellent job. So, yeah, the next batter there is Wassell, as you were saying.
Yeah. There's the pitch. That is shot up towards center.
Caught out there.
Yep. How many outs are there?
That would be 2 outs. I'm
2
not
outs.
seeing. Looks like we're not getting the scoreboard updated, so I'll just keep things set here. So 2 outs. And who's up to bat?
Next is Wassell, right?
Wassell just flew out, so that's going to be Witt at the.
Witt will be next in left field, wearing number 15.
Left-handed batter versus the right-handed Gustafson.
There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike call to Witt.
One and 0 the count. Or 0-1, excuse me.
You're good.
Gustafson looks back, keeping the runner close at second.
There's the pitch. That's fouled back out of play.
0-2 the count. That had some power to it as that flew all the way over the gate here and went a good way into the field back behind us there.
Oh, wow. We got some great power hitters on these teams, don't we?
Indeed.
You said 0-1, right?
It is 0-2 now with this.
There's the 0-2. And it's going to be
1-2.
1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Witt. That's why I'm asking you, Mark, because I'm trying to look, but I need a little reassurance.
Nope, you're doing great. 1 player on second.
All right. There's that pitch. It's going to be a ball.
A little low on that one down in the dirt. Great job by Hollinshead to block it.
3-2.
2-2 the count.
2-2. There's the 2-2. Swung and a miss. He is out.
That will do it. That is the third out.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
So, taking a look there at the lineup, who are the first three batters here for Pioneer, Michael?
For the Pioneers, it's going to be left fielder Stone, center fielder Kresge, and our pitcher Gustafson. So it'll be Stone, Kresge, and Gustafson, our first three batters of the Pioneer inning.
And who's on the mound for Canton?
It will be Samolski.
Samolski. And catching there is?
Number 11, Hoffman.
Excellent. As they're just getting warmed up here, as Pioneer was able to strand a Canton player on second. Canton got a good double out there, a long hit out to, I believe that was center field.
Yes.
And Canton stranded a player, so Pioneer hoping to take the lead here in the bottom of the first.
Absolutely. We'll see what these two teams can do. It's a little bit windy. Could be a factor of where the ball lands in the outfield, but we're playing baseball. The wind's not going to stop us.
Indeed. It's coming a little bit now out to right field.
Yeah, you can see our flag. I don't know if you can see on camera or not, but our flag is blowing pretty good. And here's Brendan Stone, number 25, leading things off for the Pioneers. It's going to be a straight call on Stone, 0-1 the count.
Stone's got that bat.
It's going to be 0-2 on Stone.
Stone left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher out there. Smolski.
There's the 0-2. It's going to be a ball. 1-2 to count now. There's the 1-2. That is shot over towards right. And it's going to drop for a base hit.
Oh, that's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, excuse me. It's going to be a foul ball.
Just down the third base line there.
It's kind of hard to see where I am from, but
Indeed.
I'm giving it my best.
No, you're doing great. Count is 1-2.
You can tell I'm new at this.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
There's the 1-2. Strike three.
That's going to be a tip back, so that's going to be a foul ball, so it'll stay 1-2.
Okay. All right. 1-2.
It's all good.
Makes it entertaining this way.
Indeed. Absolutely.
So 1-2 to count, never any means.
Indeed. Smolski steps himself in, looks to get the sign.
Here's Stone still at bat. That's a ball.
2-2 the count. Here, first batter, bottom of the first.
Brendan Stone. There's the pitch.
As that is hit all the way.
Yep.
It's going to be foul.
3-2.
It's going to stay 2-2.
2-2.
Yep, foul ball counts as a strike unless
That's
it's
right,
2.
right. There's our pitch. Now that's almost to the pitcher, back to first.
And that was a good throw.
But he's
1 out, yep.
1 out.
So Smolski got it right to his shoelaces, picked it up on the mound, and was able to grab that. Took his time, threw it over to first to get the out. 1 out.
Next up will be Nolan Kresge, center fielder, number 15, versus Samolski.
Another left-handed batter, Kresge.
That shot over towards short. Quick throw to first. And 2 outs.
Indeed, 2 outs. It's a tight throw at first, but a good throw, got him. Shortstop didn't rush the play. And
next will be our pitcher, Anthony Gustafson, 23.
And lots of left-handed batters here for Pioneer starting off the early order.
Definitely no. That's a good thing to keep in mind. That's a straight call on our pitcher, Anthony Gustafson. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the first, no score. No one on base. Here at Ann Arbor Pioneer. There's the pitch, and it's a
Tip foul.
tip foul.
That makes it 0-2 the count on Gustafson.
One gone, right?
2 gone
Two.
so far. 2 outs, nobody on.
That shot over towards second, and a quick throw to first, and that's the inning.
Indeed.
We'll be right back from Pioneer High School. Don't go away. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
So what are our 3 batters coming up for Canton there, Mike?
Our Canton batters is going to be Plave, our designated hitter, followed by second baseman Perryman, and then our pitcher Samolsky. So it's Plave, Perryman, and Samolsky.
Gustafson looks like he's warmed up there.
Absolutely.
Right-handed batter starting off.
And so here's Plave, the designated hitter for the Chiefs. He steps up to the plate.
Canton had 1 runner in the first. Pioneer went down 1, 2, 3. All 3 ground balls.
Yes.
At the bottom of the first.
And we got Anthony Gustafson on the mound, ready to take on Plave here. Top of the second. No score. There's the pitch. And that shot over, and it's going to be a base hit, and Plave will take his base. Next up will be Perryman, second baseman.
Hard hit out to left field.
Yep.
Good base hit there for Plave. It's one player on first. No outs.
So being Perryman up, second baseman for the Chiefs.
Left-handed batter versus the right-handed Gustafson. So you can probably hear a little bit of wind has picked up a little bit.
Yes, it has.
Blowing kind of out the first base line now. There's a throw to first. Plave back in time.
Perryman at the plate. That is shot, another base hit, I think. Oh, and he's safe.
Looks like he is safe, indeed. So runners at first and second. No outs.
No outs, runners in scoring position here. Let's see what we do
Ground
for
ball to shortstop. As that was kind of right between the shortstop and the third baseman. Took him a moment to grab it, spin around, and throw. And fast running.
Next will be Samolsky, our pitcher for the Chiefs.
2 men on, no outs.
There's the pitch. That's fouled back out of play. 0-1, the count. Johnson is on deck. He's our center fielder. Keep saying our. Then followed by Court. There's the pitch, and that is shot over towards short and over to first.
Double play there.
Double play.
That'll be 2 outs for Canton.
This will bring up number 10, Johnston, playing center field.
Runner does advance to third, so runner in scoring position.
This could be scary for Canton.
A good double play, got a ground ball. Gustafson has gotten a lot of mainly ground balls so far.
Absolutely. Let's see what Gustafson can do here against Johnson.
Johnston is a right-handed batter.
Oh, Johnston, my apologies. There's the pitch. It's high. Back to the pitcher. Over to third.
Or excuse me, there was 1 out. I didn't realize the first base. That was my fault. So there's only 1 out now.
One
the
out.
First baseman, the player at first stole second on that throw. Non-time, so now runners on first, on second and third.
We're trying. We're good.
1 out.
1 gone here. Top of the second. That's kind of
There's a bunt down the third
bunt
base
down
line.
to third base. Runner goes back to
As it was a good job grabbing the bunt and running down the third base line, as trying to get home there was Plave, and Plave had to back up to third, and then Perryman had to run back to second, but Canton able to get everyone back.
We got top of the order now, and Napier, our shortstop, or their shortstop. Got to differentiate between our and their.
1 out.
1
here,
out.
Top of the second.
Absolutely.
Runners on second and third.
There's the pitch, and it's hit.
Popped up foul.
Foul.
That is going to be beyond the base, beyond the fence on the first base line. Got out of play, so Pioneer could not make a play on the ball. That'll be 1 and 2, or 0 and 1 is the count.
0-1 to Court against Gustafson. There's the 0-1, and it's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count to Court.
Bases loaded here. Canton threatening.
Canton is definitely threatening.
1 and 1 the count, 1 out.
There's the 1-1. It's foul.
Indeed, foul down the third base line. That makes it 1 and 2. Looks like the scoreboard's working back over there. Wrong inning, but otherwise the balls and strikes are up there good, so that'll help.
Oh, yep, I see someone in the booth. Someone's doing the music for the
Bases
field.
loaded, 1 and 2 count.
This is a dangerous situation here in terms of scoring.
Swing and a miss
Swing
by
and a miss.
Court. That is the second out.
They leave Canton on all 3 bases. No advanced runners.
2 outs. Pioneer trying to get out of a difficult situation. Canton would love to score at least one of these runs, if not more.
This will be Wassell. Again, I apologize for these name pronunciations. Please forgive
That's
me.
going to be Napier, actually, number 5.
Oh,
Hit
no,
all the
sorry,
way out to
Napier,
left
yeah.
field. That's going to fall in. That is a hit. 1 runner scores. Here comes the second.
2 runs now for the Chiefs. 2-0 Canton. Top of the second.
Yep. So Canton doing some damage with 2 outs. Able
Next
to
up
get a
will
good
be our
base hit.
catcher. Next up is our catcher Hoffman, or their catcher Hoffman. Oh man, I'll get it.
1 runner on first base. Second, or 1 runner on first, 1 runner on second.
No one on third. So here is Hoffman against Gustafson. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 to count to Hoffman.
Pioneer would love to limit the damage to just 2 runs here. Canton would love to get a little bit more, 1 more player in scoring position.
There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count to Hoffman.
Gustafson has the ball, looks in, looking for the sign, looks back at second.
Strike 2.
Big swing and a miss there by Huffman. Just looking to bash that one past that fence out there in right field.
Man in first and second. Top of the second. 2-0 Canton. Swing and a miss.
That is the inning, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Canton gets on the board, though. They lead 2-0 here versus Pioneer. Let's play a few messages from the MHSAA.
Don't go away.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
And by the way, I just remembered who I'm announcing against in next Tuesday in Midland.
Oh, yeah. Who is that?
Vassar.
Vassar. Nice.
Oh,
Excellent.
Vassar, is it?
I think it's Vassar. At least that's the way the college is pronounced.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Yep. You're up.
Oh.
You're going.
Okay. We now have our first Pioneer batter of the inning. It is the bottom of the second. It's going to be Panda. There's the pitch. And it's going to be a ball, 1-0 to count. Here's the 1-0. And it's going to be 2-0.
2-0, indeed.
Here's the 2-0. 3 balls, no strikes to the Panda.
Right-handed pitcher versus right-handed batter. Smolsky up on the mound, looks in.
There's the pitch. And it's going to be a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's the 3-1. And that he is hit, so he's going to take his base.
That was ball 4, so that's a
Or
walk.
ball 4. I'm sorry, he didn't get hit.
No worries.
It looked like he did from this angle.
Kind of brushed out of the way there.
Yeah.
Batter on first.
Next will be Max Corvin playing right field. Max Corvin. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count to Corvin.
Nobody out. 1 player on first for Pioneer. Down 2-0. Smolsky Looks in, has the sign.
There's a pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-2?
1-1.
1-1. Breathe, Michael. Breathe, Michael. You got this. And that's going to be another ball.
Yep. 2-1 is the count. Get man on first. No outs for Pioneer. Down 2-0 to Canton. Canton scored 2. Had the bases loaded. Big bomb out to left field to score those 2 last inning.
There's a pitch. And it's going to be
Looks like that
ball
gets
2.
us ball 3
Three
now.
or three.
Should be 3-1.
I'm reading the scoreboard.
I know
Just
the scoreboard's just a little behind out there, but that's okay. We'll do our best to keep it straight here for you.
straight to center field.
So throw to first. Good job getting back in time by Panda. Samolski steps back on the rubber, looks over to first.
No one on second or third, just first, which is Panda. There's a pitch. It's going to be a strike. And
Gives us a full count, 3-2.
full count to Corvin here at Pioneer High School, Canton Pioneer, on a windy Friday afternoon. Let's see what Pioneer's defense can do. There's a pitch. And ball.
That's
4.
going to be a walk, indeed. Ball 4, so that
First and
walks.
second occupied now.
Indeed.
Next up, we will have Luke Tremblay playing third base. Third base.
Pioneer with a runner in scoring position at second base. Nobody out. Trying to at least cut into Canton's lead. Canton 2-0 here.
That is shot past the third baseman. Base hit. And Tremblay goes to first, and runners will advance.
Yep, full
Bases are loaded.
Full. Yep, they're loaded.
Batters in scoring position, or runners here in scoring position for Pioneer.
They were batters before they were on the base.
So, by the way, the game I'm announcing at Dow Diamond this Tuesday, the 30th, is Vassar versus Hemlock, PA. First time. And there's the pitch. That is again shot over towards short. Quick throw to first.
He got him at first, I believe, but slow roller there, and Pioneer scores a run, advances the runners, 1 out.
Bottom of the second makes it 2-1 now for the Pioneers.
Runners on second and third for Pioneer here.
Scoring position, let's see what we can do.
It's Carruthers at bat.
Oh, that's right. Carruthers is the batter playing shortstop. That's high. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to Carruthers.
First base open, so if Smolsky ends up having to walk him, it won't do any damage, but I'm sure he'd love to get a strikeout here.
I'm sure he would. There's the pitch. It's going to be a ball.
2-0 the count now. 1 out. Runners on second and third for Pioneer. 2-1 Canton with the lead.
Here's the 2-0. That is shot towards right.
And it's going to be
It's going to be drop foul.
That makes it 2-1 the count now.
Carruthers is still safe at bat. You know, Peterson has a good basket of players, doesn't he?
Indeed, absolutely.
There's the pitch. It's going to be a ball.
3-1 the count. And Smolsky does have first base open if he needs it. Pioneer down by a run.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4, that's going to be a walk. Bases loaded. 1 out.
Runners in scoring position. This is going to bring up number 18, Andrew Hollinshead, our catcher.
So
Hey, this time
one
I
out.
got it right this time. Our catcher.
Indeed, yeah, doing great.
Only way you improve is to make mistakes. There's our first pitch of the ball game, or of this at bat. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to Hollinshead, our catcher.
Yeah, Hollinshead would love to just get a hit here, try and drive home a run and get this game tied up.
Yes, he
hoping
will.
for a double play here.
Let's hope that. That's a strike call. 1-2 to count.
1-1.
1-1. I thought he struck out before.
No worries. 1-1 with 1 out.
1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the second. 2-1, Canton lead. Here at Pioneer. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
1-2. Against Samolski. And here's the 1-2. And ball gets away from the catcher. The run will score.
Indeed, so we're all tied up as it was a ball that just slipped out of the catcher's mitt. Good effort to try and get back to it as Smolsky ran to the base to try and get that, but good job by Pioneer to get that run home, and we're now tied up 2-2.
Hollinshead still at bat.
Runners at second and third, first base open.
In scoring position. There's the pitch. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count.
Indeed. So 1-0 the count. 2-2 our score.
There's the 1-0. That is
Foul down the first base side all the way back to the fence. That's going to count as a strike. So 1-1 the count.
absolutely. If this inning keeps going, we will have Brendan Stone, our top of the order, up next, if they keep this inning alive. Strike 3.
And that is that's going to bring up the next batter. So that's 2 outs now.
Be Brendan Stone, left fielder, number 25. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count to Stone.
2 outs, runners on second and third, both getting a fair-sized leadoff.
That is a little bit hit over towards first, and
Play at first, he's out. So
out.
Tight play at first, but good job.
That'll
it was
be
kind
the
of a bunt,
second.
and that will do it as we head towards the top of the third. But Pioneer gets 2 runs and gets it all knotted up at 2 apiece. Who's the next batters who are scheduled to be up for Canton? Do you know?
Our next Canton batter will be, I think, was it maybe Napier?
Good job. Yeah, I don't remember. I should have written it down. So we'll tell you as soon as we come back. Let's have a quick couple messages from the MHSA.
We'll be right back.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sport skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students.
We top of the third now. It's going to be Wassell for the Canton Chiefs. Tied 2-2, top of the third. Here in Pioneer.
Gustafson still on the mound for Pioneer.
That is true. There's the pitch. It's going to be strike fouled back out of play. 0-1, the count.
Right,
To
the backstop.
that would be our 0-1 to Wassell. Or Wassell, how the heck you pronounce it.
Wassel, yep.
There's the pitch. And it's going to be a
Ball.
ball. 1-1.
Indeed. So scoreless first for both these teams. 2 runs for both these teams in the second.
There's the pitch and it's shot towards center. And it's going to be caught. 1 gone here in the top of the third for the Chiefs. So we'll bring up number 15, Witt, playing left field.
Sent it for a ride, and it went way out to center field, but good job getting underneath that, getting the out.
Witt steps up to the plate here against Gustafson. Getting a little more overcast here at Pioneer, but the rain's not supposed to hit till like after midnight, so I think we'll be fine. There's a pitch
That is
and
fouled
back
up
out
high.
of play. 0-1 to count to Witt.
That went, again, high over the netting here back into the field behind us. So
Just
again,
never know where these balls are going to go. It's all random. There's a pitch. It's going to be low. And a ball.
1-1 to count. Gustafson has the ball. Looks in for the sign.
There's a 1-1. That's shot over to first. And
2 up and 2 down. Good job right at first.
2 outs, top of the third. Let's bring in number 20,
As,
Plave, the designated hitter.
you know, shot good, quick ground ball, but right over to Panda, who grabbed that and walked right over to first.
Yep. So this will bring up Plave, the designated hitter for Canton. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a strike. 0-1 to count.
He has had some really powerful swings in his last at-bat. So
True.
Gustafson hoping to keep him from getting clean contact on the ball.
Let's see what Gustafson can do.
Nobody on base, 2 outs.
That is shot towards short, and it's caught.
Indeed, line drive, and that will do it for the top of the third. 1-2-3 inning for Gustafson.
We'll be right back. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com with Mark Wiseman and Michael Gadian.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online.
We have a Pioneer leadoff batter, number 15. It's going to be Nolan Kresge, center fielder, number 15. Bottom of the third, 2-2. There's a pitch. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to Kresge.
And take a look. It is still Smolsky up on the mound. Both starting pitchers continuing through here the third.
There's a pitch, and it's going to be a strike. 1-1.
Indeed.
Let's see what Pioneer can do this defensive inning. Or offensive inning. This will be a ball.
Just
2-1 the count.
Touch outside there. Really close ball. 2-1. Nobody on. Nobody out. 2-2 the score.
Bottom of the third. There's the pitch is fouled right down the right field line.
Indeed, right down that first base line. Foul.
And he's still alive. Kresge is.
2-2 the count.
There's a pitch, swing and a miss, and one gone here in the bottom of the three.
One up, one down. Pioneer had a Pioneer defensively got 1-2-3 inning. Canton would love to do the same here.
Next up will be number 23, our pitcher Anthony Gustafson versus Samolsky.
Pioneer would just like to get somebody on here, see if they can't put together some hits and take the lead.
Let's see what we can do this offensive inning. There's the pitch, and it's shot over towards second, over to first, and one more out.
Indeed, yeah, good job grabbing that ball at second, as that was Perryman who picked it up, turned, and calmly threw it to first and beat him by about a step.
Next will be 62 for the Pioneers.
That is going to be Jean.
Enter
So
Jean.
change.
Enter Jean.
Jean.
There's the pitch, and it is a ball. 1-0 to count to Jean.
Smolsky up on the mound, looks in to get the sign.
A little bit overcast today. And it's a strike. 1-1. A little cold, little windy, little overcast, but baseball is still being played here at Pioneer. No weather worries right now. There's the pitch. That is shot over towards right, and it's going to be caught. And that'll be the inning.
Quick inning, 1-2-3 inning for both Pioneer and Canton. So the defense really reigned supreme in both the first and the third, and both teams got 2 runs in the second. So we head to the fourth, all knotted up, 2-2.
We'll be right back.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceiling.
And Ken leads things off with number 14 in the top of the fourth inning. It will be Perryman, the second baseman for the Chiefs. Versus
Still Gustafson out on the mound.
Still Gustafson, yep. He has not moved.
Both starting pitchers have continued here through the fourth. Both done really well. Both had an easy inning last inning. We'll see what happens this inning.
All tied up, 2-2. Top of the fourth. Here is Perryman. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count.
Gustafson gets that ball back on the rubber. Gets himself set.
Next will be 18, their pitcher, Samolsky. And there's the pitch. And that is shot over towards right center. It's going to be caught.
Indeed, kind of right between left and center there. And
Or
left fielder
left
went
and
over
center.
and grabbed that.
Got to
One
get my
up, one down.
positions. Let's bring up number 19.
Number 18.
Or 18. Samolsky, their pitcher for Canton. Versus Gustafson. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count to Samolsky. Thank you.
Not a worry. It's getting a little bit more cloudy here, but
Rain's supposed to hit after midnight. There's the pitch. And that's shot over towards right. It's going to drop for a base hit, and Samolsky will go to round of first over to second and safe.
so good double all the way out. Again, that out between the kind of left center field. Found it all the way back towards the wall.
Let's bring up Johnston, the center fielder for Canton.
So Canton has one out, one runner in scoring position at second base.
So let's see what Canton can do here.
Gustafson looks back at second.
There's fouled out of play. 0-1 to count to Johnston. Johnston.
Yep.
I'll get it eventually.
Johnston set.
There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-1.
Good job, Holland said, to gather that in, keep the runner at second.
And if this inning keeps going, it will be Court up next.
As Gustafson looks back behind him, takes a step towards second.
1 ball, 1 strike to Johnston. There's the pitch. And it's fouled again, 1-2, fouled back out of play. He stays alive.
Gustafson back on the mound. Takes a long look at second.
Yes, he does. There's the pitch. That is once again shot over towards right, and it's dropped for a base hit. Runner advances to third, and we'll have first and third occupied here in the top of 4.
Runners at the corners with 1 out.
This will be up number 5. Top of the order, shortstop Napier.
Looks like that's actually going to be
9,
Court.
sorry. Court. And even I just said he was up next. You guys don't have to listen to me yet.
Oh, good.
I appreciate you having my back, Mark. My first time.
Runners
Forgive
in the
me.
corners.
Runner advance.
As there's a stealing first, going from first to second. As the throw back over to Gustafson. So runner advances, no throw to second.
The count is
1-0.
1-0 the count to Court.
As the infield comes in,
There's
looking
a
for a
pitch.
bunt.
And bunted back towards the pitcher, over to first. 1 runner scores. Canmray extends their lead 3-2. Top of the 4th. Now
outs.
this will bring up Napier, the shortstop.
So they score, make it 3-2. Runner on third.
That was a great hit.
Indeed, it was a very good hit as Pioneer. Looks like we may have a change in pitcher.
We will let you know as soon as we have that information. You are listening live to ArborBroadcasting.com. Pioneer JV Baseball, once again, is still alive and on the air.
Looks like we're going to have, looks like Panda's going to move from first base over to pitcher.
So Panda will be our new pitcher this inning.
And looks like Gustafson moved over to first base.
Gustafson at first.
Flipped position, so no big change in the batting order, we believe.
Napier will be coming in to bat in just a couple seconds.
So let's let him warm up and we'll play a couple messages.
Be right back.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we all...
All right, we have a new pitcher for the Pioneers. It'll be Panda. And Gustafson moves to first base.
Indeed. 1 runner on third, 2 outs. Canton has taken the lead 3-2 in this inning. Pioneer trying to hold the damage to a single run.
And this will be Napier, the shortstop for Canton Chiefs. So let's see what Napier can do this at-bat. This will be a fresh start for the count. There's our pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count now to Napier. Thank you.
And has himself set on the mound.
Absolutely.
Looks in, looks like he has the sign.
Absolutely. There's the 1-0. That's shot over towards second.
Yep, over towards second base, and that ball tough to grab, and that'll drive in a run. Makes it 4-2 for Canton. Base hit.
Next
to
will
first
be
base, drives in a run.
Next will be Hoffman, the catcher.
As it's a tough play, this grass is awful thick, so the ball kind of lost a little bit of speed heading out there. And trying to play right off the edge of the grass is difficult. Probably.
And the wind is playing a factor too, especially in the outfield.
Probably ends up as an error rather than a hit, but that would be up to the score.
There's our pitch. It's going to be a high and a ball. And runner advances to second and out.
Out is a beautiful throw there. Excellent job to throw out the batter, and we move to the bottom of the fourth.
Pioneer JV Baseball continues right after this.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
We have Corvin leading things off for the bottom of the fourth here at Pioneer High School. It's Pioneer Canton. Canton with the lead 4-2 on a cloudy Friday, windy, cold afternoon. There's our first pitch of the at-bat. It's going to be a ball.
Swing and a miss for a strike.
Sorry, that was a swing and a miss.
0-1 the count. Nobody.
I didn't hear anything from the umpire.
Oh, it's all good.
Usually when they shout, I can know it. There's a pitch. Shot towards second. Over to first.
One up, one
and
down.
One
is
gone.
the throw inside.
And next will be number 20. It's going to bring up Luke Tremblay. Got my PA voice in there, Luke Tremblay.
Indeed.
I'll be on the PA for a few more games for Pioneer JV Baseball.
Right-handed batter versus right-handed pitcher.
There's a pitch and a shot over towards short, over to first.
That was oh. It looks like he's safe.
Safe at second or first?
Safe at first.
Safe at first. Next we'll bring up number 36 for Pioneer, Sean Stone, Brendan's brother.
It was a very close play at first. The Canton dugout didn't like the call, but throw to first there back in time. One out, one runner on first.
Very true. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to Sean Stone, who is also Brendan's brother.
Indeed. Safe back at first, throw to first. Trying to catch the runner.
In time, right?
Yeah, back in time, indeed. 1-0 the count. One out.
Stone settles back in. There's our pitch. It's going to be a ball.
Yep.
2-0 to count now. 2 balls, no strikes to Sean Stone, our second baseman. Here's the 2-0. It's going to be a strike. First strike of his at-bat. 2-1 to count now. To number 36, Sean Stone.
Pioneer down 2 runs. Canton scored 2 at the top of this inning. Throw to first, back in time. So Canton, Smolsky trying to keep that runner tight at first base.
And again, we have Panda over at first base. Or pitching is Panda, right?
Yep.
And Gustafson at first. There's that pitch and it's hit.
He got it. That was
out.
A hit all the way out to center field, and
That'll do it
going
for a
down
4.
to get it was Johnston. That's an out, so that makes it 1 runner on first, 2 outs.
2 outs. Got a little ahead of myself, but that's okay.
There's a really, really high quality catch back out there.
Yeah. Let's bring up Bobby Carruthers, shortstop. And there's a swing and a miss, 0-1 to Carruthers. Here's Zamolski's 0-1, and in time.
Throw back to first. Yep. Runner back in time. Count stays 0-1, 2 outs.
2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Pioneer is trailing 4-2. There's a pitch. It's going to be a ball. 1-1 to count now to Bobby Carruthers. It's getting a little bit more overcast now, but no threat of rain just yet. Knock on wood.
Our table's plastic, but that's okay. Throw to first again, back in time. Smolsky giving a lot of attention over there to first base, trying to keep Pioneer out of scoring position here.
Exactly. Time. And Carruthers settles back in here. Here's the 1-1. That shot over towards center-ish.
Indeed.
And it's going to be trot for a base hit.
It's a base hit indeed, so that advances the runner. Runners on first and second. Pioneer trying to make a big rally here with 2 outs, trying to get this game tied, as the tying run is now at first base for Pioneer.
Number 18, it will be Andrew Hollinshead, our catcher. Runners in scoring position. Bottom of the fourth. Pioneer trails 4-2 over Canton. There's a pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count. And that's going to be ball 2.
2-0 the count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs for Pioneer. Temperatures dropped about 3 degrees since the game started.
Absolutely, you can feel it in the air. Swing and a miss. 2-1 to count now to Andrew Hollinshead. You can definitely feel the change in temperature.
Indeed. It's the joy of spring in Michigan.
Absolutely. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. 2 runners on, 2 outs.
Runners in scoring position. Let's see what Pioneer can do to keep this inning alive.
There's the throw to second. Back in time. Three 3-1 the count.
And Andrews stays alive here. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 3 balls, 2 count. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Indeed. So the runners will be off.
We need a base hit here.
And that is going to be
a
hit pitch or a hit batter,
hit.
as that will load the bases.
Pioneer has a chance now. This is going to be Brendan Stone, our leadoff batter, top of the order. Left or center fielder.
Tie run now at second base. Canton trying to get out of the inning without giving up any runs, keeping that 2-run lead. Now they'll have a conference on the mound and talk things over. This is right about where things happened at the top of the inning, where Pioneer ended up changing pitchers as Canton did some damage at the top of this inning.
We'll let you know if more information when we receive it.
As they're having a nice conference at that mound there. Now, I don't believe we're going to be able to broadcast it as I do have other things to do tomorrow morning, but we do have Pioneer varsity baseball will be here for double header versus Ypsilanti Community High School. That will be 10 o'clock for the first game, and probably somewhere around noon for the second game tomorrow. So if you want to watch a little bit of baseball, come on out. I believe the JV team is going to be out at Ypsilanti Lincoln. I think. I have my schedule over. Actually, I can pull that up right here.
Let's bring up Brendan Stone for the Pioneers. Bottom of the fourth. Pioneer trails 4-2.
Excuse me. The next games for this team is going to be versus the Rail Splitters on the 29th doubleheader.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 to count now to Brendan Stone.
Tip foul. That's going to be 0-2.
Yep. 0 balls, 2 strikes to Stone. On deck is Nolan Kresge. That pitch is shot over towards right. And we got runners coming into third, from third to home. Another runner advances to third, and we have a score.
Indeed, absolutely. So it was a hit all the way down the third base line, and
Excellent
tough
hit.
ball to grab, kind of a bit of a hard time getting it out of there, and that brings up
Nolan Kresge, number 15, our center fielder.
we are now tied 4-4.
4-4.
Pioneer got 2 runs in that inning.
Absolutely. Let's see what Kresge can do at his at-bat against Samolski. No change to our Canton battery yet.
Brendan Schoen and Sean Stone, by the way, Pioneer hockey players as well.
Oh, I didn't know he played hockey. That's awesome.
Indeed.
Learn something new every day.
Runners on.
There's a
second and
pitch, and it's fouled back out of play. 0-1 the count to Nathan Kresge. Our papers are blowing everywhere.
third. It happens.
Really windy, but that's not going to stop these awesome teams. There's a pitch, and that is shot over again towards right, and it's caught.
And that will be the end of the inning. So we go to the top of the fifth.
When we come back, you will be going to the top of the fifth. Can at bat after these messages. Stay tuned.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sports skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information?
All right, top of the fifth here in Ann Arbor. It's the Canton Chiefs and the Pioneer Pioneers, JV Baseball.
I also wanted to say Nolan Kresge, also a hockey player. So a couple folks on this Pioneer team who also play hockey.
We have Hoffman, the catcher for Canton, leading things off for the top of the fifth.
We'd like to say hello to his grandparents up in the UP. Thank you for watching. We're very
Hello there.
grateful. 4-4 is the score.
It's Panda on the mound for the Pioneers. Let's see what Panda can do. Top of the fifth, tied 4-4. And here we go. There's the first pitch of the at-bat, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to, sorry. 0-1 to count. Sometimes they don't say it's strike. That's why it confuses you.
I get it. 0-1 the count.
There's 0-1. That is shot over towards third. Over to first. And safe at first.
As the throw just pulled him a little off the bag, so he went to tag, and good job by good job to get over there and get on the base by Huffman.
Yep, Huffman will be up next, playing third base for Canton.
So that's going to be Wassell.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wassell.
And we have a pinch runner in for Huffman. That is going to be... that's going to be Shaheen is the pinch runner for Huffman.
Okay.
Huffman.
There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
Down in the dirt, good job to grab that and corral it, keeping the runner at first.
1-0 to count to Wassell.
Panda looks in, has the sign, looks over at first.
Quick throw to first.
Back in time. Panda looks in. Nods, he has the sign.
1 ball, no strikes. There's a pitch. And that is shot over to second and over to first baseman's head.
So the out was at second. Throw on time to second base, but just a little high to first. So that is going to be 1 out, runner on first base.
And that's going to bring up number 15, Witt.
Left-handed batter versus the right-handed Panda.
And once again, no pitching change for Ken Samolsky still pitching. There's that pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to Witt.
1 out, runner at first.
Second and third unoccupied. Ken has a chance to score here. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 1-1.
Good job trying to make sure he popped up there by Hollinshead, trying to make sure to guard against the steal.
Here's coming up though is the 1-1. Quick throw to first. And
in time.
In time. One ball, 1 strike to number 15, Witt, for the Canton Chiefs. Top of the fifth, 4-4. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Witt.
Panda looks in, has the sign, 2-1 the count.
There's the pitch, and it's quickly thrown over to second.
And stolen base, the throw
Stolen
just not
base.
in time. Very, very quick running out there. Excellent
Now we have
work
Ken
by
runners
Wassell.
in scoring position now, and we have still Witt at the plate.
Oops. Yep. 3-1 the count.
Runners in scoring position.
As Panda looks back, gets a long look at second.
There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
Indeed, that puts runners at first and second with 1 out here.
It's going to bring up number 20, Plave, the designated hitter for Canton.
Tie 4-4 game right here. Canton would like to bust it open in this inning.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens. And there's our first pitch. Is a strike.
Fouled all the way back. Indeed, back to the backstop. 0-1 the count.
Looks like our scoreboard is back in business.
Indeed, absolutely. Now, those are not easy things to run. It's hard to get volunteers who know how to do it.
Yep. And there's a ball. 1-1 the count now to number 20, Plave. Their designated hitter.
Panda back on the mound, looks in for the sign.
There's the 1-1. Foul back out of play, 1-2.
Just getting a hair underneath the ball. He's having some big swings, looking to try and bring these two runners home. Pioneer
Sure.
trying to,
Yeah.
would love a double play here to try and get out this
Absolutely.
inning. So Pioneer trying to get a ground ball.
Got 2 more innings to go. Top of the 5th. Out of 7, which is a standard high school regulation. And that's going to be
It's a ball, 2-2, and throw to
2-2.
second, able to get back there.
runners advance.
Good job by Wassell to get back to second base in time. Plave still at the at bat, 2-2 the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Plave. There's the 2-2. That is
Popped up
shot
high.
up towards right again,
Indeed.
and it is
Caught.
caught.
So that's an out. A quick throw over to second keeps the runners at first and second.
Next
so
will be Perryman, second baseman for the Canton Chiefs.
it's 2 outs. Pioneer trying to get out of this inning without giving up any damage. Canton
Right.
really wants to bring that. Really wants to bring the player at second home. That's Wassell.
Yes, they do. Indeed. So this will be second baseman Perryman for the Canton. Panda about to throw, and there we go. There's the pitch. It's shot back over towards second, over to first, and that's the inning.
That'll do it. We come to the bottom of the 5th. Pioneer able to strand 2 runners on the base pads, and we will be right back with the Pioneer at bat.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Pioneer comes up to bat here in the bottom of 5. It's going to be Anthony Gustafson, our first baseman now. Panda is the pitcher, so this will
Nope,
be
that's Smolsky.
Samolsky. But Panda's our pitcher,
Yep.
and this will be Gustafson at first base, and he takes the ball 1-0. That's what I meant.
Indeed, no, absolutely. Smolsky has really played very well throughout.
He has. There's the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anthony Gustafson. Got some really good plays tonight.
Indeed, absolutely.
There's a pitch. It's going to be a ball. 2-1 to count. to Gustafson. At first I was going to say Gustafsson, but then they corrected me and say it's Gustafson, Michaels. And that is shot over, base hit towards right center, and that's going to be
indeed base hit. Gustafson to first, that just out to center, kind of between center and left. Found a good spot. And
next, our pitcher is Panda at the plate.
Now we have a conference on the mound.
We'll be right back.
As we'll see how long it takes. We'll give them a moment and see if they make a pitching change or not. Smolsky has played very, very well throughout it. It does look like they're going to get a pitching change. So coming out, looks like it's going to be Short, who's the new pitcher. So we'll step away, let Short get warmed up. We'll play a little bit of music, and we will be right back.
And we have a new Canton pitcher now. It's going to be now pitching will be Johnston for the
Short,
Canton.
actually. Number 8, Short, is the pitcher.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was ready to. I kind of lost my roster there.
It's okay. So
Short will be their pitcher. Replaces Samolsky.
yes. So that's
Thank you.
Short, the pitcher, number 8. Yep. And it's going to be 0-1 the count.
0-1 the count. Quick throw to first. In time, right?
Yep, back in time is Gustafson.
There comes the 0-1. There's the 0-1. That's popped, and it's probably going to be
Out of play.
fouled.
First base side
0-2 to count now to
to
Panda. Yep. Just have to get my bearings.
Oh, it's all good.
Once you have all these changes, it kind of throws the
It does indeed.
throws you off. That's out of our control, though. That's going to be a ball. 1-2 to count now to the Panda.
Short looks in, left-handed pitcher versus a right-handed batter. Short has the sign.
Is popped up towards right. And it's going to be
He got it. So
Gonna be
that's an
gone.
out.
one gone, top of the fifth, right?
Yep. It's all the way back in the far corner by the fences and able to track that down. Good catch out there. As that was a catch
Bottom
by
of the fifth, I'm
Smolsky.
sorry. Bottom of the fifth. It's going to be 34 up at bat next for the Pioneers. Max Corvin playing center. Or right.
One player on first, one out for Pioneer.
I seriously need my coffee.
That is fouled back over the backstop.
0-1 to count.
Short gets set on the mound, looks in for the sign, has it, looks over to first.
Corbin settles back in. There's the pitch. It's high.
And
Oh,
it's gonna
and
be a
1-1.
wild pitch. Advances the runner to second.
Runner in scoring position now for the Pioneers. Let's see if they can keep this inning alive. 1 out. Here in Ann Arbor. Tied 4-4 on this Friday afternoon. There's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to to Max Corbin.
One and two the count.
Here's the 1-2, and that's out of play.
That is going to be a bit high.
It's going to runner advance.
Wild pitch. That'll take Pioneer advances to third. So Gustafson now at third base.
Corbin still at bat.
1 out. First and second open.
And that's a strike.
That is going to be a strikeout. That is the second out. So Pioneer trying to get the runner home at third base. Canton wants to force Pioneer to strand him. It's Tremblay.
Yep. Luke Tremblay up at the plate for Pioneer. There's the pitch. This is going to be a ball. 1-0.
Good job by Hoffman to block that. Keep it right in front of him. Keep square to the plate.
Absolutely. And that's going to be another ball. 2-0 to count now to Tremblay.
Indeed.
We have a pretty good sized crowd for Pioneer as well as Canton.
Indeed. Lots of folks coming out for a little Friday evening baseball. Catch a game before round 2 of the draft if you're into that downtown Detroit.
Speaking of draft, it's really windy, but we're still out here.
It is.
It's going to be 3 balls, no strikes to Tremblay.
Well, Short does have first open, so if he does walk him, no damage at least at that moment.
If they get a base hit, they could come in from third here. So we gotta.
Just
And that's ball
low.
4.
That's going to put him in first.
First and third occupied. No one on second. Bottom of the 5th. 4-4. It's going to bring up number 36, Sean Stone, our second baseman.
So that's going to get the force out at first and second for Canton. They really want to strand both of these runners. Pioneer just trying to take their first lead of the game.
Runners in scoring position. There's the pitch.
And
Runners
here's
advance.
a throw to second. Throw home.
And
Looks like
Good.
he's safe.
safe. So we
And
get a
safe, and that is going to be a run.
Pioneer takes the 1-run lead.
As the Canton manager wants to talk things over and get an explanation. The Canton bench thought that was going to be a out at the plate, so he's going to have his say, and we'll give him a chance to talk things over. That puts Pioneer up 5-4 here, still 2 outs in the inning. So Pioneer with their first lead of the game.
Up next is going to be number 40, Bobby Carruthers, the shortstop, when we resume. And here,
That's going to
But-
be Sean Stone.
Sean's still at bat,
Indeed.
and Carruthers is up next. If we keep this inning alive. There's a strike call, 1-1 the count now. To Sean Stone.
Runner goes back to second on delayed ball, so Pioneer 1 runner on second.
First and third unoccupied.
1-1 the count.
Here's 1-1 to count, and that's hit over towards short.
caught, and that is going to be the inning as we will head towards the top of the 6th inning. Pioneer takes the 5-4 run there.
Would you like me to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" before we continue?
Well, since we don't have the music to go along with it, we'll just play a little music and head back.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right, let's get this. Actually, let's do a little push on.
Push on.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
So we'll bring up Samolsky here in the top of the 6th. One more inning to go. And Samolsky will step to the plate to begin his at-bat. Top of the 6th. Pioneer, 1-run lead, 5-4 over the Canton Chiefs.
On the pitching change, Samolsky moved over to right field.
Yes, that is correct. Can't argue with that.
As the lively Canton bench trying to urge their players on to get this game time.
You can hear it. We're going to get started here with Samolsky leading things off for the Chiefs. Panda looks in. First pitch of the bat, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to count to number 18, Samolsky.
Hear a little dog barking there, a little bark at the park here. So a couple of fun furry friends here in the audience.
This is a doggone good game, isn't it?
It is indeed. That's going to be a ball, 2-0. Or 2-0.
I got your back.
No, well done. Well done.
See, you got my back, I got your back, Mark.
Indeed.
This is Mike G. and Mark Wiseman along with you today with Arbor Broadcasting. Pioneer JV Baseball. There's the pitch. It's 3 balls, no strikes on Samolsky. Still light out. There's the 3-0. And it's going to be 3-1 now with a strike to Samolsky. First strike of his at-bat.
Was probably taking that one all the way, looking for a walk.
That's his first strike of his at-bat.
Panda looks in. Has the sign.
There's the pitch. And it's going to be a ball, and he's walked.
Run on first. Nobody out here.
Bring up number 10, Johnston.
So tying run at first base for Canton.
Followed by number 8, Short. So Johnson at the plate, Short up next. And Short's our the pitcher. Jeez. I'll get it. And in time? Was it?
And looks over and...
That was in time, right?
Indeed.
Okay. Just double checking.
Panda has his sign.
There's a pitch. It's shot over towards right and quick over to second. In time.
So that's going to be an out
out.
Second.
Out at second. That's going to bring up Short now. Short is on the mound for the Canton Chiefs at this point.
So runner at first.
Versus Panda. I don't know if you just heard that on Arbor Broadcasting, but that's Mark's little phone, I think.
Yeah, the joy of the computer occasionally pops up alerts. Go to first, and back in time is the runner.
This is Short at the plate for the Chiefs.
Again, Short, a left-handed batter.
Pioneer
versus a right-handed
5-4 to
pitcher.
lead, top of the 6th. No counts yet. 0 balls, 0 strikes. Let's see what we can make happen.
Long look back at first.
There's the pitch. Runner advances.
Throw to second, and that is going to be safe into second.
Runners on second. No one at third and first.
So that puts the tying run in scoring position at second base for Canton.
It's 1 ball, 0 strikes to Short.
Good leadoff for the runner at second.
Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to Short.
Johnston is
Looking good out there.
back on second base, but he's getting about a 3-step lead out there at second. I wouldn't
Absolutely.
be surprised to see him run on a ball.
Absolutely. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Short now.
Tipped back.
Did swing, right?
Yep. Swing and
Yep.
a tip foul.
Up next, if we keep the inning alive, will be number 5, Wassell. So let's see what Johnson
5
can.
would be Napier, right?
Oh, yeah. I keep looking at the
The
position.
as opposed to the number. I get
Yes.
it. I get it.
So Short still at the plate. And Napier will be up next if we keep this inning alive.
2-1 the count.
2-1 to count. Here's a 2-1. It's going to be a strike. 2-2. To Short.
Come on, Shorty. There we go, Short. Come on, kid. Come on, Noah Short. Come on, Noah Short.
Long look back at second for Panda.
There's a 2-2. Yeah, it's going to be a ball.
It's going to be low in the dirt, and that advances the runner to third.
Yep.
So
Runners
now
in
the
scoring
tying run
position.
is 60 feet away from home base.
Pioneer leads it 5-4 over Canton now. Top of the 6th. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now for Short.
Come on, Short.
There's a.
That is
Ball
going to
four.
be a ball.
So runners at first and third.
Indeed. Runners at the corners.
Let's bring up Napier, number 5, playing short stop.
So 1 out. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at first here.
We have a mound meeting.
So coach comes out to mound, has a little conference there. We'll see if they make a change or if Panda continues to go here.
This is a really exciting game, isn't it, Mark?
Indeed, very, very good. A game between two very evenly matched teams. Good pitching,
Yes.
good hitting. Both these teams looking to try and get that go-ahead run and start off their weekend with a nice little win.
So true. And here's number 5, Napier, the shortstop for Canton.
So after the conference, Panda stays out there. Discussed probably how they want to approach Napier and their defensive settings.
And we'll get set things for Napier's at bat here. Runners at first and third. Runner advances, and there is a
throw ends up going to Panda, and that will advance. The runner makes it to second, no throw.
Strike one.
So that is going to be at 1 strike. Runners now at third and second.
Runners in scoring position for Canton here. This is getting exciting, isn't it, Mark?
Indeed.
There's our chopper over. I missed that.
Chopper over to third, throw in time. That's an out. Run scores. So Canton ties the game 5-5. They have the go-ahead run now at third base. Pioneer does get the out. So they have one more out to try and get out of this inning and keep it a tie game.
Next up will be the catcher, Hoffman.
Indeed. Huffman digs into the batter's box. He'd love to get a nice base hit here.
Is it Huffman or Hoffman? I thought it was.
Huffman, yeah.
Yeah. I keep saying, I keep hearing other names. So here's Hoffman at bat. And it's a strike call, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count to Hoffman. Panda looks in. There's the 0-1. It's going to be a ball. 1-1. And if Ken keeps this inning going, next up will be number 2, Wassell.
1-1 the count. Runner at third base.
You can hear Ken next door to us. They're getting restless.
Trying to urge that go-ahead run home.
It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Indeed.
You can't hear much of Pioneer, which is odd. You can hear more Ken because that's where we're broadcasting from, just about 2 feet away from the net. Or the gate.
Indeed.
Hopefully we'll hear more Pioneer cheering. 1 more inning to go. And there's the 1-2. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hoffman. There's the pitch. This is high. Ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
First base again open. First and second open. Runner at third. So if Panda needs to put him on first, he can.
Second and third occupied.
Second, third. No.
There's the 3-2.
And he hit him. That puts on base. So now runner at first, runner at second, or runner at third. So runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Next up will be 2 outs and will be Wassell. So runners advance.
As they bring out again, that's going to be Shaheen out as the pinch runner at first.
Shaheen pinch running, okay, at first.
And he gets a good 3 steps off of first base. So he gets a nice big lead. I would not be surprised to see him try and steal second here.
Right. There's the pitch, and it's going to be high.
Here's the steal, and he'll make it to second.
Safe.
Yep, throw back to the pitcher, not to. So now runners at second and third.
Runners in scoring position. Wassell has something cooking. And that is going to be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Panda gets himself set back out on the plate, looks in. Now that both runners have advanced, he doesn't have to worry about the base runners as much.
There's a 1-1. That is shot back towards second.
That's right back
over to first.
The pitcher, over to the first in time. That is the end of the inning.
We'll come back after a word from our sponsors. Don't go away. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com with me, Mike G. and Mark Wiseman.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sport skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Go here to that was loud. We go here to the bottom of the 6th. Pioneer High School, Canton and Pioneer JV baseball tied 5-5. There's the pitch. It's going to be to number 40. It's 1 ball, no strikes to number 40. Bobby Carruthers, our shortstop, as we get set to lay things off here. There's the pitch, and it's going to be 2 balls, no strikes to Carruthers. There's the 2-0. And it's going to be 3 balls. Count them, no strikes. Shakes off.
Indeed.
That's ball 4, and he is walked. It's going to bring up Andrew Hollinshead, our catcher. The guy behind the plate. Our coach comes out, Pioneer, Matt Peterson, not Stevenson. My apologies for anyone who is watching. Here's Andrew Hollinshead.
Short takes a long look at first. That looks in.
Nobody out. Runner on first. Second and third unoccupied. We'll see what Hollinshead can do this inning.
Throw to first.
First inning in time.
Safe. Back in time.
Now, when they go, spread their arms out, that means in time, right, Mark?
Yeah,
awesome.
safe. When they spread their arms, that's safe.
That's in time.
Out. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
So that means the runner is back in time.
Yep. Gotcha. That's what I thought. I just wanted to verify. All right, there's
Throw
back
to
that.
first.
In time.
Close.
No counts yet. No balls, no strikes at this at-bat for Andrew Hollinshead. Let's see what he can do. It's kind of bunted back towards the pitcher. Over to first.
Safe.
And safe. Runner goes to second. We have man on first and second now. Pioneer has something cooking. And we got Matt Peterson out. And he goes back to his original position.
Playing third base, coach.
Yes. This will bring up number 25, Brendan Stone, top of the order. Our center fielder, number 25. Runners at first and second. All tied up, bottom of the 6th.
Catcher out there talking just short, and now he comes back, takes his position.
Sun is trying to peek through these clouds. You can definitely see it. Mother Nature's not throwing us a curveball, at least not yet, which is good. There's the first pitch of the game, of the bat. That's going to be ball 1. No strikes to Brendan Stone, number 25, our center fielder. Another bunt. That's fouled back out of play, 1-2. Or sorry, 1-1.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
I don't know why I have a slip of the tongue today.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
It does. I'm trying my darndest to pay attention.
It's all good.
We got some dogs barking out here. Bark in the park, as Mark says. A doggone good night, isn't it?
Indeed.
There's another bunt. Twas going to be fouled down the left field line.
Indeed.
And 25, Brendan Stone is still alive. Stays at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stone.
Runners on first and second. Just trying to bunt them over, get a runner over to third.
Have something cooking, don't we?
As Penn.
There's ball. 2-2.
Penn's the pinch runner out at second.
Lorenzo Penn.
Indeed.
He played basketball.
Indeed.
Some of these names you remember from other sports. There's a string. 2-2. Actually, that was a strike.
Yeah, it was a strikeout. So
1 out here in bottom of the 6th. Got 1 more inning to go here at Pioneer High School. Tied 5-5, Pioneer and Canton battling it out. Number 15, Nathan Kresge.
Nolan Kresge, right?
Sorry, Nolan Kresge.
It's going to be a foul down the third base line, so that will be a strike. 0-1 the count.
Runners on first and second. Trying to get something started. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yes, 0-2 to Nolan Kresge.
So now Nolan has to defend the plate here a little bit.
Yep.
Tighten things up.
That is shot towards right. And base hit, is it? Or did he catch it?
I believe he caught it.
Caught it. Okay. That's
Yep,
out
2
number
outs.
2 here at Pioneer
It was
High
just
School.
just a little out of our view over to the left, but high, towering fly ball out to left field and caught there. So
Being up by our first baseman, Anthony Gustafson. There's a pitch. And a shot fouled down the right field line.
good hard hit, just went foul. So it's a little early on that pitch. Short gets back up onto the mound.
Gustafson steps back in. Or steps out now. And he steps back in again.
Now long look in by short.
0-1 the count. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
Indeed, 1-1 the count.
Runners at first and second. Third base unoccupied. Have a chance here to load it up for the Pioneers. There's a pitch and a shot over to first. Runners advance, or do they?
That was the third out.
Okay, that was the
head
third out.
Towards the seventh. It was a good hit down first base, but a good play bounced off. First baseman able to corral it, step on the plate, and we head towards the final inning in regulation, all knotted up.
We go to
5
commercial
apiece.
break, and that's coming up right now. Don't go away. You're listening to Arbor Broadcasting JV Baseball, live stream, Pioneer in Canton.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game, that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
We're back here at Pioneer High School on a windy Friday afternoon. It's a little cold. We got a new pitcher for the Pioneers. It's going to be Carruthers. He replaces Panda. It's going to bring up number 15, Witt, for the Canton Chiefs as they start to lead things off here. Top of the 7th. Score is tied, 5-5. Again, Cannon's right next to us. You can hear him getting restless.
Trying to urge their offense on to try and break this tie and take the lead.
Not so much cheering for Pioneer, isn't it? There's a pitch, and it's going to be a strike. 0-1. The count now to our first leadoff batter for Canton. 15, Witt. There's a pitch. That is shot up towards right, and it's going to could be caught.
It is caught all the way in foul territory.
One gone here in top of the 7th in Ann Arbor. That's going to bring up number 20, Plave, the designated hitter. I almost called that foul, but then I noticed he caught it.
Indeed, is nice long run out there. A good job by Cerniglia, excuse me. So Cerniglia able to race over there and get that caught.
There's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
Strike.
Excuse me. 0-1 the count now to Plave, Cannon's designated hitter. Cannon trying to get something cooking here. That's going to be that's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count.
Indeed. Carruthers looks in.
There's a 1-1. It's going to be another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to number 20, Plave. And ball 3.
Indeed, 3-1 the count. Nobody on, 1 out. Here, top of the 7th.
Scores tied 5-5.
Indeed. Appreciate you watching wherever you are at. Thank you very much for your support of these teams.
There's the 3-1. And ball 4. And play will take his base. Next up will be number 19.
Go ahead run at first base.
And 19. Who do we have as
That's
19?
going to be Wetmore.
Wetmore. Wetmore, number 19. Can you write that down for me,
Yep.
please?
Yep,
Thank you.
we'll get that on there.
Here's Wetmore at the plate. Top of the 7th. 1 man on. 1 out. Canton trying to break the tie.
Pinch runner now out there, as that's going to be Jones who takes first base. Play heads back out to the dugout. Again, go ahead run now at first base.
There's a pitch and quick throw to second.
Just popped out of the glove. Good move to try and go down and get him there. And Sean Stone grabbed it, and just as he went to make the tap, the ball kind of popped out. So that's going to put the runner at second.
Runner safe at second. Wetmore still at the plate for the Chiefs. Top of 7. 1 out.
Good long look back by Crothers at second.
There's a pitch, is shattered over towards center, and it's dropped for a base hit.
All the way to the wall. So that's all the way to the wall. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now scores. That's going to be a stand-up double for Wetmer, as he sent it for a ride all the way back to the wall.
And this will bring up Samolsky, number 18. Samolsky originally started as pitcher for the Chiefs early in the first few innings.
Yeah, I think he went all the way to the 4th before he was replaced. Did very well.
By short.
Indeed. So runner at second.
There's a pitch is going to be thrown over, and so leads to a ball. 1-0. Oh, I mean 1-0. 1-0 to count.
Throw, and it was a pitch out. Throw to second, and back in time was Wetmore.
Canton now has the lead, 6-5. Runner in scoring position, trying to maintain that lead. That shot over towards short, and over to first.
And that is going to be a little high throw. Another run will score.
And number 19 comes in to score, Wetmore.
It's going to put a runner at second. So the overthrow at first, it was a good way to knock the ball down, and then the throw at first just a touch high. Carried off, and that allowed the runner to get to second and the run to score.
And next will be up will be Johnston, number 10.
7-0, or 7-5, excuse me. 2-run lead for Canton.
Thank you for giving us some runs.
There's a discussion there, making sure Canton manager, making sure with the official that everything written down properly and scored properly there. As that'll be a hit and an error leading towards the run.
10 at the plate. That's Johnston. Steps out.
Hollinshead gets his catcher's mask bass on. Gets in position now. Still just 1 out now, 7-5. Canton with the lead.
And he steps back in. Carruthers on the mound. 5-7 Canton, or 7-5 Canton.
That's going to be a hit batter.
And Johnson will go to first. Runners on first and second now Top of the 7th, 7-5 Canton. This will bring up number 8.
Which is short.
Short, yes.
Two runs already in this inning. Canton looking to add more.
That's a ball. 1-0 to count. Excuse me, I'm so tired.
Carruthers gets himself set, looks in. Long look back at second. Again, back at second.
Runners on base. That's going to be a ball. 2 balls, no strike. There's no strikes. To number 8, short. Carruthers looks inside. Over to look at first, over to second. And there's the pitch. And it's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big swing and miss there by Short. He was looking to take that the distance.
So that's Short's first strike at bat, at his at bat. There is a pitch. Oh.
Below 3-1 the count. So the umpire gets that plate wiped off there.
There's a pitch. And it's fouled back out of play. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Over the backstop there and out into the field behind us again.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now. 2 short. Next will be number 5, Napier, the shortstop. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Well, that would be a foul ball.
Oh, foul
tip
ball.
back, so the count stays full, 3-2. Got just enough of it to stay alive, did Short, forcing another pitch in the at-bat.
Again, I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Yeah, it's all good.
I know.
Long look back by Carruthers. Again, another look back at second.
There's a pitch. Strike 3. Got him. For real this time.
Indeed, swing and miss there.
2 gone here in Ann Arbor, top of the 7th. This is going to bring up number 5, shortstop, Napier.
They've scored 2 in this inning, still have a runner on first and second. Pioneer trying to get this out. Keep it only 2 runs that they have to get to extend this game in the bottom of the 7th. And Carruthers long look at second.
There's pitch, fouled back out of play, 0-1 to count to Napier. Canton trying to get something cooking again this inning. Runners at first base, second, third unoccupied. Could advance with a ball. And that's going to be
Ball, 1-1.
1-1. If you get 4 balls, that's going to load up the bases.
Indeed. Pioneer would like to avoid that if at all possible.
Absolutely.
Carruthers trying to keep the runner on with a long look at second. Now he steps off the mound, walks a little bit towards second. He's back there trying to keep Smolsky tight at second.
There's the 1-1.
That is
popped
fouled,
up.
popped up, and
Back
that
out
is
of-
going to come
be
right
caught.
down the fence there. Kind of looked like it was coming towards us.
All right.
And I had lots of dreams of my equipment going up.
And Napier is still alive. So that was not a strikeout, right?
Nope,
That was
1-2 the count.
1-2 to count.
2 outs. Carruthers would love to get a strike here have the Pioneer offense get to work and try and get this game tied or take the lead.
Yes, sir. That's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Napier. Hoffman up, or yes, Hoffman up next. Hopefully they'll keep this inning alive. Extend their lead. 7-5, Canton.
Check
There's
swing,
a check
that'll
swing.
be a ball. Able to keep that bat from going around over the plate. Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So the runners will be off with a hit of the bat. 2 outs, 3-2 the count.
There's 3-2. And walked.
Loaded bases now for Carruthers.
This is a dangerous scoring opportunity.
As Hoffman now comes to the base with an opportunity to extend this lead.
So now Hoffman at the plate. Let's see what he can do against Carruthers.
Carruthers looks back.
Looks
now
in. Looks back. Now looks back again. There's the pitch. It's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Whoever's doing the scoreboard is not doing the PA, so we just have scoreboard.
That works. That is going to be all the way to the backstop, trying to grab it, keeping everybody there. Really
2
good
balls.
job. Racing back by Hollinshead to get that quickly and not let anyone try and come home.
Be 2 balls, no strikes on Hoffman. No relation to Dustin, guys. At least to my knowledge. Dustin Hoffman did play Captain Hook in the movie Hook. He was very good. And that's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike.
Now the good thing with the
Tying run at
loaded-
second.
Good thing with the loaded bases is there's a force out for Pioneer anywhere. Can't trying to, and that's
There's
going
the
to be
pitch,
high.
ball, 3.
3-1, no place to put them. So if it's a walk, that's going to bring in a run.
Tying run is at second, right?
No, this is
Oh.
Canton up, so they have the lead already.
Oh.
So they can add more.
Th-
here.
no, oh, that's right. I was talking about Pioneer. Oh, my God.
Yep, it's okay. It's all good.
Uh,
And that's going to walk in a run.
1 run, at least 1 run scores. And Canton extends her lead 8-5. Top of the 7th, 2 outs.
Pioneer trying to get that last out here of the 7th inning. Canton has been tenacious. They've been very patient at their at-bats. They've been
This is Wassell playing third base at the plate. Or Wassell, however you say it.
Wassell. Yep, Wassell.
I apologize.
So Wassell gets himself stepped in. And
Looks inside. There's the pitch. And that shot over towards right. And it's
going to drop in.
drop in.
That's going to score 2 runs. The throw to first. And
They keep extending their lead. So it's 9-5 Canton.
10-5.
10-5.
Long, well-hit ball out to right field that dropped in, and that advanced 2 runners home.
That's going to bring up number 15 now, Witt.
Runners at first and third for Canton.
Second base unoccupied. Another chance to load him up.
So the mountain gets just a little taller for Pioneer to come back in the bottom of the 7th. They love to stop the bleeding here, try and get that last out.
There's a pitch, and quick throw over to.
So Carruthers got the cutoff right at the pitcher's mound, looked over. Runner advances, so now first base open, runners at second and third.
First base unoccupied. Here's the 1-0 coming up. Looks inside. There's the 1-0. And it's going to be strike. 1-1 on number 15, Witt.
And long look back at second for Carruthers.
There's the pitch, and a shot towards.
Right out to center.
Right out to center.
Oh, and that's going to drop in as it just
Base hit.
got back. That's going to score.
11-5. 11-5, right? All right, guys. Canton really extends their lead this time. Pioneer down by 6.
Indeed. Canton has
Screen number
over-doubled their
12
lead in
to
this
the
game.
plate.
In this inning.
It'll be
6 runs.
And 12 will be our batter. Who's playing 12? Or wearing 12?
That is going to be Jones, who was the pinch
Jones.
hitter. So
Our
12
pinch hitter.
Jones.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Ball, or excuse me, 0-1 to count. No balls, 1 strike. To Jones. I had a friend named Jones.
Excellent.
Those were the days. He lives, or I believe he lived in Waukesha.
Nice. Nice area.
But we don't talk about the Badgers here. All right.
Canton is wearing Wisconsin red.
Yes, they are. That's very true. There is 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones. And if this inning continues, we'll have number 19, Wetmore, back at the plate. So, Carruthers looks inside. Cooks over to first.
That ball gets passed on the throw to first. That's going to advance the runner to second.
Runner now advances. First base open.
It's been a tight
And
defensive
third.
game, and Canton has really kind of blown it open here in the top of the 7th.
Very true. Very true.
Their offense has exploded. Pioneer letting Carruthers try and pitch out of this inning, get that last out.
Looks over to center. There's the 2-1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. (11-5), top of the 7th. Canton lead. There's the pitch, and that is shot towards center. It is going to be dropped for a base hit.
Off the glove.
Run
Another
score.
Run scores.
Canton continues to maintain that lead, 12-5 now. Down by 7, the Pioneers.
Indeed. Pioneer has their work cut out for them, bottom of the 7th.
Top of the 7th.
Well, when Pioneer bats,
Well,
it'll
yeah.
be the bottom of the 7th.
But right now it's top of the 7th. Let's bring up Wetmore. Looks over to second, back in. And there's the pitch. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. You know, probably going to load it up.
We'll see here.
I have a slight feeling.
It has gone that way thus far this inning, but Pioneer would like to change that, change the tide there.
They would. There's the 3-1. Or sorry,
Popped
yeah,
up
3-1.
high. And that's caught. And Carruthers gets himself out of the inning. And
That will
we
do it for the
head.
top of 7. We go to the bottom. Last chance for Pioneer to score here tonight at Pioneer High School. 12-5 Canton. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sports skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Pioneer is down quite a bit here, 13-5. Canton leads. It'll be the Panda leading things off for Ann Arbor, here in Ann Arbor. There's a pitch of the at-bat, and it's going to be a ball, 1-0 to Panda.
Little correction on the scoreboard as on that, I believe it was the second to last big hit, 2 scores scored, so.
It's 13-7 now?
13-5.
Oh, well, so I had it right, 13-5.
Yep, 13-5.
Okay. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the Panda. There's the pitch. It's going to be a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The Pioneer dugout trying to urge on their players, trying to make this huge 8-run comeback here, bottom of the 7th.
There's the 2-1. It's popped up, and it's going to be dropped foul.
I believe that was a really good catch out there.
Oh, catch?
Did he catch it?
Huh?
Yeah. Yep, he caught it.
Okay, 1
That was
out.
a running catch all the way out in foul territory on the
In foul territory, yes.
down the first base line all the way out there. And good catch.
And number
280 yards.
We got number 37 up for the Pioneers now. It's going to be Jean, right?
Yep, Jean.
Wow, I actually remembered. Scary.
Actually, no. 37 is going to be
Cerniglia.
Cerniglia. Yep.
Oh, man, I'm sorry about that.
Nope.
I've been trying to memorize the batting order. Not really working. That's going to be
Foul
back out of play. 1-1 the count now to number 37, Cerniglia.
It looks like official heads out to the mound, gets a new ball out there for short. Pioneer down to their last 2 outs of the game, trying to make a big comeback here.
We got something exciting next week happening here in Ann Arbor. It's the University of Michigan graduation.
Excellent.
May 4th.
Always a good sign.
Oh, yes. There's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 2-1 to count.
Although if you're not going to graduation, it's awful tough to find a restaurant that's not booked. in
Oh,
downtown
definitely.
Ann Arbor.
And trust me, you don't want to book Connor O'Neill's. Connor O'Neill's is going to be packed, just like St. Patrick's Day. There's the pitch. Out of play. It's going to be fouled back.
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't try to go to Connor O'Neill's, especially on St. Patrick's Day or graduation.
That makes sense.
I really like the Fleetwood Diner. That's on Ashley in first. That's popped up. And it's going to drop for a base hit. Pioneer round second.
Cerniglia with a stand-up double that went all the way back to the wall in center field. So Pioneer has a run at this runner at second base.
Cerniglia at second. That's going to bring up number 20, Luke Tremblay. Number Luke Tremblay. I got to keep those position numbers separate from the jersey numbers.
Indeed.
But you can forgive me, I know, because this is my first game.
Long look in by short. Takes a big, deep breath.
There's a pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
That'll be a strike.
A strike.
0-1.
Breathe, Michael. Breathe. You got this. There's the 0-1. It's going to be a ball.
Indeed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Indeed. Little high there. Pioneer just trying to string some hits together. See if they can keep this game going.
Absolutely. There's the pitch. It's going to be a quick throw over towards second. 2 balls, 1 strike.
So pitch in the dirt, quick throw out to second as Cerniglia getting back to second base in time.
Luke Tremblay, our batter. And it's going to be a strike. 2 balls, 2 exits on Tremblay. And that's fouled back out of play. Batter remains at the plate.
Count 2-2.
13-5. Canton leads. Bottom of the 7th. This is it for Pioneer. Last chance. It's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Tremblay.
It was an 8-run 7th inning for Canton.
That was a big show.
Indeed.
And has walked. So Cerniglia moves over to.
He was at second already, on the
stays at second. And we have Tremblay at first. Runners in scoring position. It's going to bring up number 36, Sean Stone, at second base.
So 1 out, 2 runners on.
It's Pioneer's last chance to cook something up here. It's going to be a ball. Ball. 1-0 to count.
8-1-3. 8-1-3.
Again, lots of noise from the Pioneer dugout trying to urge their offense on.
And that's going to be a ball.
Strike. Right
Oh, strike.
1-1 to count.
I'll get this one of these years.
Yeah, you got it.
If I don't hear anything, they usually think it's a ball, but sometimes it's a strike.
When they point, it's a strike. When they don't do anything, it's a ball.
Oh, okay.
That's up high.
Popped up.
And in foul territory, that ball will get down without being able to be caught. It's right kind of in no man's land, racing over trying to get to it. That keeps the inning alive as that makes it 1-2, the count.
Sun has gone behind these overcast stratus clouds.
Indeed.
It was sunny before, so it's overcast now here at Pioneer. Bottom of the 7th, 13-5, Canton leads.
Lost a couple more degrees. We're down now to 60 here.
Oh,
the
yes.
weather front moves in.
Getting quite colder, and there's a pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw back over to first.
In time.
Indeed.
And that's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Cerniglia at second. That's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to number 36, Sean Stone.
Short looks in, has the sign.
And there's a pitch. And ball 4.
Nope, that's a strikeout.
Oh, that was it.
So one more out coming. Pioneer down to their last out.
All right, number 40, Bobby Carruthers, our pitcher.
Indeed, trying to
Close things out here in Ann Arbor. That's runner advances to third, and it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes. But once again, runners advance.
runners on second and third now.
First base unoccupied. Chance for Bobby Carruthers to reach it here. Keep this inning going. Hopefully not all night. I remember the last game I did for PA. It was a doubleheader. We actually got pretty much all their innings. It was got dark.
Oh yeah, there is no lights here on the field, so if it does get dark, they will
call the game.
So 3-0 the count.
We managed to play 8 innings and then got all 7 in, so we did fine. That's 3-1.
Strike called there, yeah.
So we managed to get everything in, no delays that last time I did a PA.
Nice.
If they could put in lights, I would certainly love it. Then ball 4. Now bases are loaded for the Pioneers. Bottom of the 7th. We need just a base hit, and we'll get some more runs in.
Indeed.
This will bring up a little mound meeting. And this will bring up, when we resume, number 18 for the Pioneers. Andrew Hollinshead, the catcher.
Canton looking for that last out, trying to secure the win. So they have a team meeting up at the mound. Looks like they're staying with short so far. Just talking about what they want to do and how they want to approach this.
And this is going to bring up Andrew Hollinshead, the guy behind the plate for a Pioneer. Also known as our catcher. Oh, the fun times aren't these, Mark. And that's going to be a ball, 1-0 to count.
Indeed.
This has been a tough bloodbath, hasn't it? That's
it's going to be ball 2. It was a really, really tight game, 5-5 until that top of the 7th.
When they really got that show going.
Indeed.
There's the 2-0, and it's going to be 3 balls. Most likely going to get walked here. We're going to try to walk in a run. Or more.
We'll see if...
3 balls and 1 strike.
Looks like Hollinshead was taking all the way there.
And he's still alive. This Pioneers' last chance. 3 balls, 1 strike. 13-5, and that's a strike call.
Pioneer
Full
down
count.
to their last strike. Loaded bases, but 1 more strike for Pioneer.
Let's try to keep this inning going, shall we? There's the pitch. It is shot over towards
center.
Right, center?
And caught. And
Caught.
that is the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for tonight's game. 13-5, our Pioneer baseball JV final score. Canton with the victory. Thank you for supporting Arbor Broadcasting. Mark Wiseman, Michael Gadian, signing off, and we will see you the next time.